From a trading standpoint, we are, look at that, another upgrade is available. So city is doing some really big trading when you get to the point where we're upgrading like this. Let's see. And this is really, we would be doing this just for the fun of it. Um, Metals division, not really. I'm trying to think if there's going to be, because these, is there anything that I'm going to be doing in future cities? What does this building look like? Let's take a look at this city again. Will it look lopsided? And does it really matter if it looks lopsided? I don't think so. How much is it? Isn't that funny? Where our city's at the point now where, think about it. Let's. So there was a time. Let's look at this. This is funny. So there was a time early on in the city where I needed to. I wanted to wait. Let's save up. Let's save up our money for an oil well at 37,500. All right, let's get some oil wells down. Okay, now let's save up our money so that I can afford a processor factory. Consumer electronics factory. And now we and now a electronics division, we would be placing it for the fun of it, or we're placing it for possible need in the future. It's just funny. And when I place it, it's not even going to make a true dent. Uh, three, what's that? About three exports, and it'll be paid for. I think that's fine. Let's back out. Yeah, that's fine. And then of course, hopefully, these buildings will. But it just looks like this side has much more going on, even though in all reality, this is where our money, this is where the money is, because this allowed us to have the consumer electronics. Considering that, and I know we're shipping it out, but we do not have any processors just sitting. They're going out pretty quick and they're being used in the consumer electronics factory pretty quick. That is an indication that it would not be a good idea to do another consumer electronics. I would do, if I were doing something, I would do another processor factory. Yeah, I've got lots of alloy plastic. hire some people. And let's get going. We've got plenty of resources waiting. All right, so it's hired. They're just waiting for supplies. Plastic and alloy. Excellent. Excellent. Another morning. I thought I would look in this direction. Normally we're looking in the opposite direction, but I thought we'd start with this direction with the sun coming up and the reflection of the sun in the water. In the distance, that mountain is actually in the middle of a city plot. So we'll be working on that soon. But I did a understanding SimCity tutorial. And in that tutorial, I was talking about the importance of getting that first city in a region off to a good start. I think I titled it something along those lines. It's get your region, get your city off to a good start. We started this city, this first city of the region, with dirt roads, not a lot of money in the bank account. Never really had any major concerns or issues, but it's kind of that slow process of getting that city up and running. Now we have a city that is really making really good income, and it is such a nice thought that the remaining cities of this region, we don't have to start out with dirt roads. We can start out immediately designing the city the way that we want to design the city. So that's why it's so important to get off to a good start. And that's why when I'm starting a city in a new region, I start with oil. You can definitely give it a try with um, ore or coal. I don't think either of those is in this city. A little bit of coal. Oh, and some ore. If you do that, remember those factories have a higher need for water. So just a little heads up there. But look at this. We are doing very well. We are approaching 10 million simoleons. I'm proud of myself. I keep saying simoleons instead of dollars. I'm trying to use the SimCity word for money. Well, my row of homes here looks like they've all pretty much become multifamily. We've got two towers here. Let's see what our... Well, that's promising. So when a home is getting close to wanting to expand, so we've got some yellows, some light green, and some green. So these are going to become multifamily. I don't know how what we'll get here because they're in a corner there. These are all susceptible to growing, so these multifamily will become towers. These, and it's interesting, I think they've been here longer than these. Now, they may be happier because they're close to a park and a clinic. Oh, no, here's a park here. Are they on the verge between the wealth levels? Yeah, look at that. That's why these data layers are so important. Let's make them, I'm going to make them medium. So what'll happen is population will dip just a bit because they will move out. And I didn't have, and these, the street, they weren't going to be able to develop anyway. So let's do, I need something that's going to have, that's too big. Look at that radius. That just might, well, it might merge with this. It did. Nice. So what should happen is, well, the house right next to that part started changing. They should change to medium wealth. And this, yeah, see that? This community college is a good representation. You can also get a feel. Okay, so that should help their happiness. Because that's what that was from the very first episode, is I was wanting to be able to look at the city from this direction. Whoops. See a row of towers. Now, the one thing that I am debating, if you've seen the cities that we've done, the high wealth towers and some of the medium wealth are the ones that I think that would be the most dramatic. Let's see. We do have available jobs. Do we expand this high wealth? Right now, three buildings are high wealth. Do we expand it? Let's see what happens. And if they don't have enough space, I'd rather utilize it. I'd rather utilize it with a park, which is going to make these multifamily homes happy if they can't be happy. Look, something's transforming. Yep. I already have a police department over there. I was trying to put a service down. Or, how about a library? That would make the people happy. It's going to affect the land value. People that go to the library will up their education level, not to the degree of a community college, but they should affect happiness, because these two houses are just, and actually that house as well, they're just going to complain, and I don't think I want it like that. I think I'm going to want it this way.